Now, I'm really excited about this next story. Every day at the Houston Zoo, families can see the great care that goes into taking care of these animals that you see behind me. But there's even something more incredible about this. The collaboration between the Houston Zoo and, get this, Baylor College of Medicine.
Yeah, and this has been years in the making, Anthony. So our pal Tessa is once again joining us, this time to talk about a breakthrough vaccine that has the potential to save elephants both in the zoo and possibly one day in the wild from the potentially deadly elephant herpes virus. Watch this.
We're now in the veterinary clinic of the Houston Zoo, and I'm here with someone who played a key role in creating a vaccine that's going to help elephants all across the country. Dr. Paul Ling, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So it's been about 9 months since you helped administer a vaccine to 40-year-old elephant Tess. What is the update that you can give us on Tess since she's received the vaccine?
Right, so we do a lot of tests in the laboratory to look at Tess's response to the vaccine, to see whether or not it's acting the way in which we'd hoped. And all the signs so far are very encouraging for that. So after tests, we decided, the target population for these elephants are going to be younger juvenile elephants, baby elephants even. And so we vaccinated 2 additional elephants here at the Houston Zoo, Teddy and Winnie, 2 3-year-olds. When we looked at the response to the vaccine, it looked very much like Tess's response, so it was very encouraging. So since then, we've identified a number of potentially vulnerable elephants for this disease at least 4 or 5 other zoological institutions that house young Asian elephants. And so we've now administered this vaccine in those elephants, and preliminary results over the last few months are also very encouraging.
How many elephants have received it?
So far, there's been 9 elephants that have received the vaccine, and we're looking at scaling up beyond that in the near future.
How is everyone feeling? Are there high fives going around? What do you guys think? I know you still have to monitor the situation, but what is the overall feeling?
Not just high fives, hugs all around. So this has been a tremendous team effort. So we have our expertise at Baylor College of Medicine, where we leveraged a lot of the things that we do for human medicine to help these elephants. And it's gone full circle where all the expertise with elephants here, that both the clinicians, the veterinary technicians, the zookeepers, all brought in their own pieces to the puzzle. We couldn't have done any of this without the expertise at the zoo. So it was a complete team effort all around. We're making more of the vaccine as we speak, and so we hope to administer it to even more elephants throughout the country. Should in the coming years that we see good success with this vaccine, we certainly are looking at potential international partners. We also know that this disease may affect African elephants in certain situations as well. So again, many of the things that we're learning from what we've done here and all our collaborators is going to spread out to lots of other places.
Yeah, well, we're so thankful for the work you do, and thank you for giving us an update on Tess, and we wish you guys continued success, and we're, again, so grateful for what y'all do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go Houston.
Go Houston Zoo. Literally, go to the Houston Zoo.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. It is always impressive to learn about all the things the Houston Zoo does in the fields of veterinary medicine, conservation, and of course, education.
Yeah, that was a fascinating story.
Yeah.
So teaching guests about the animals, it inspires people to want to save them, which is why we are now joined by Wildlife Connections keeper Brian Stucky with a very special animal ambassador. And Brian, this is what's known as a tenrec native to Madagascar, is that right?
That is correct. This is Violet. Violet is called a lesser Madagascar hedgehog tenrec. As you can see, she does have some hedgehog-esque tendencies to her, but she does also look a little bit different.
You were mentioning like it looks like a hedgehog, but it's actually not even related
Correct.
to the hedgehog. Who's it related to?
They're actually related to the big kids just behind us, the elephants. Not only are they related to elephants, but elephants and tenrecs are in this weird group called Afrotheria, and they are also related to rock hyrax, aardvarks, some shrews, and manatees, of all animals.
Okay, that is very surprising to me. And also, are these quills super sharp? I mean, you have gloves on for a reason.
I have gloves on for a reason, but it's more because of what's inside her mouth than what's on her back.
Okay.
Her quills can get sharp, but it's a defense mechanism, so as long as she's not afraid, the quills are actually much more in line with like a frosted hair tip kind of vibe, the gelled look from the 90s.
Oh wow, I had that look.
You know that look.
She's a little Justin Timberlake look. Can we touch her then?
Anywhere back here is absolutely fine.
What did you say about what's in her mouth though, Brian?
She has very, very sharp teeth. She's actually an insectivore, so she eats only bugs, and so she has very, very sharp little teeth. I've actually gotten a few close-up photos over the years, and she looks straight up like a vampire.
No. So she's almost like the animal we had on with Mel that eats cockroaches.
Similar, yes.
Okay.
And this is just one of the animal ambassadors. Essentially, are you roaming around the Houston Zoo, Brian? Like, how would someone have an encounter like this when they visit?
That is an excellent question. So we are actually paired up with our wonderful conservation education team, and they are the ones who take the brunt of going out and meeting not only everyone here at the zoo, but we also go out to schools and other event spaces with these animals. And our hope is that by showing these animals off to all of you here at the zoo and out in the world, we can encourage you to save the animals and their relatives.
So you were mentioning being related to the elephant. Size is not anywhere close, but there's something that this one holds a record for, right?
If it is, you got me.
Okay, I got the note here. You want to hear this?
Yeah,
They
I'm ready.
produce the most offspring of any mammal, having up to
Wow.
30 babies at a time.
And here Violet is, just a forever bachelor.
Oh my gosh, hold on. 30 babies at a time.
Well, it's
Can you
according to my
even
notes.
imagine?
Where's Jackie? Is this right, Jackie?
That's a lot of babies to
Yes.
have. Well, Brian, thank you so much for stopping by Houston Life today. It's always
course.
fascinating and interesting to see you, and we'll see you again sometime with another animal.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's always great to be here.
Look at just chill out and get flat a little bit. I love that.
A
look.
tenrec.
Yes.
Looks like a hedgehog, but it certainly is not.
It
Not
is
even
somehow
related. Hard to believe.
related to an elephant.
Okay, Brian
Yes.
Stucky, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And little tenrec, it's nice to meet you. Absolutely adorable. Okay, so when we come back, have an old phone you're not sure what to do with? Well, Lauren Kelly's finding out why you should bring it right here to the Houston Zoo.
Well, don't trash or store those old cell phones. Bring them out here. How you can help save the animals in the wild by recycling your old cell phones is coming up next when Houston Life returns.
But first, come on down this spring break to see the birds of the world at the Houston Zoo and learn how you can save birds in your own backyard from now until June 15th. Texans are encouraged to turn porch lights off to help protect birds migrating at night. For more on the Lights Out Texas campaign, look for the link as seen on section of HoustonLife.tv.